I don't know what we missed. It's difficult to understand what we missed because, I don't know, there's no sense also to give you numbers because numbers are just numbers, but the number most important is the result. So we didn't score, but we try everything. Probably we need a bit of bounce chance, like I said yesterday. We need a bit more of this. It could be 4 or 5 goals. And I don't know, we give everything on the field. More to give everything during the week to work and to, if you saw the guys, I can't ask them more in this moment.
Marco, l'entrée de Simchuk, Neil, Vrioni, comment tu les as trouvés les trois? On a senti quand même que Vrioni et Simchuk, il y avait quelque chose qui s'était passé avec eux, une étincelle un peu qui s'était créée.
Yes, like every guys enter on the field, also in Chicago, in Columbus, they give us something, and you ask me in the last 2 weeks about these 3 players, but we are 25 players plus 3 keepers, so 28, and there are 11 on the field that did a great job, and we did much better in the second half because we were a bit scared to lose the ball in the middle, and we were just playing horizontally, so I asked to the guys to be a bit more brave, to have more courage, and they did it. So it's not just about the 3 that came in, because also Bryce did well, but it's about us. I don't know what to say. They did really exactly what we tried, and in general, I think that we are this kind of team. So Montreal in the last years showed that we want, we need, and also we are kind of team, a city, a club that wants to try to play well, wants to try to lead the game, because we know that in a long term, it's we have much more possibility to win and to have fun in general. So I don't want to say that I prefer to lose in this way than to win playing like Charlotte, but it's not really our style.
Hi Marco, I want to ask you a little bit about Joel's role, where he was, playing as right back a little bit, but in possession he was playing next to Sam. What did you want out of him versus what you normally ask of your right backs, and how do you think that went today?
I normally ask this from my right back. It's just Joel he can do it in a proper way. He did an amazing game, I think. But everyone, because they just did what we wanted. They did what we tried during the field. We knew that probably they could have 1 or 2 chances in counterattack, and they are a team amazing individually. They did our job to try to defend. They didn't concede a goal, but they didn't defend well, I think, because when you concede 20 shots, you didn't defend well. We just need to shot to better. And by the end, we know the quality they have in front. So player 8 million, 10 million, 15 million, like that, and 1 shot, 1 goal.
The lack of success finishing actions right now near the goal of the opponents, is it just making better decisions? Is it just a matter of confidence? Is it just guys needing to play more together? What do you feel is the main reason why you can't finish near the opponent?
Yeah, but finish is not just about the last touch. Finish is about the run. Finish is about the last pass before the shot. And we know that with a solid team, very well organized, we needed to exploit wide and then to try to risk centrally. We did a bit more in the second half. But when we arrive, I don't know how many passes we did in their box, probably the record in this league, because we were playing in the box and in their box. We needed the last pass and the last shot, and probably it's all about work and to get used to know each other, probably, or just about a better day. I don't know. I'm sure that continuing this way, there is a day where we have the same expected goal, the same 20 shot that today, and we score 6. We are, wow, what an amazing team. And I say yes to you, but I know that to play the game like this, we get used to play like this, and then step by step we can do better. But today it's just about 0 point, 0 goal. I don't know what to say.
We see you speak about the last pass, the last shot. We see Prince always kind of struggling right now with his confidence. Do you feel that this is a lack of confidence from him right now, and do you think that maybe Briony coming in can help on that front for you to score goals?
No. Prince did an amazing game because help us to control two defenders every time. He's working for us hard defensively. He's gaining a lot of ball. He's connecting the play in an amazing way. I don't remember how many times he connected with one touch with Caden, with Briony. And also when you miss some shot, it's because you are there to shoot. So amazing run, amazing thing. And I'm sure that when he starts to score much more. But I don't know. This is kind of individual things that is like to ask to George mark better. George completely, I don't know in English, but I don't know either in French, completely not destroyed because it's a bad word, but he controlled very well a very good striker alone. I didn't ask him to mark in some way. He just did it because he's good. And when we start to score, you ask me, it's good. Yeah, it's good, but we need to go there to have this energy. It's difficult to explain this kind of performance because it's the third one. So,
Marco, what did you think about the relationship between Prince and Briony for the last 20-25 minutes? Do you think it's something that we can see for the next game as a starter?
As a starter, I don't know. Probably yes. I told to some of you at the beginning of the match that yes, they have different qualities. It's not just because they are big that they cannot play together. It's really two different profile. Prince is more a target, a pivot, connection. Is good in behind, and Giacomo can really run everywhere. Can run in behind. Can connect. I think that yes, in some game they can play together. But they showed today. Not during the 25 minutes. They weren't bad. No, I think they created something. And then for the second game in a row, I understand half penalty and half penalty, but sometimes 2 half penalties, 1 penalty. You know what I mean? It's not always half penalty, and also the recovery, the overtime. 3 minutes only for one injury, 6 substitution, 5 minutes. We go to Minnesota, 15 minutes. I don't know. It's just strange. Okay.
Hi, Luca.
Hi.
It was a courageous effort, I think, from you guys. What was missing today to just score that goal?
No, I agree for sure. I think we came out with the right attitude and the right mindset. I think for 90 minutes of the game we dominated the game. Just one lapse of concentration that caused us a goal, but it happens. It's a part of the game. But I think we bounced back. We create so many chances. We just said in the locker room, I think almost 70% possession, and shots were incredible, and crossing. Just couldn't find that little thing to put into the back of the net. Sometimes it comes to a little bit of luck. But I think the way we've been playing is very good, especially our first game at home. I think it was great in the way that we were playing and the way we brought the game to them. We just couldn't get that goal in.
Hi, Luca. It's clear under Marco this is a much more, it feels like an offensively liberated team. Because you guys are enjoying getting forward more, but that last thing isn't there. Is it a psychological thing? Is it a tactical thing? Is it, an individual thing? What, from the locker room, at least for the guys in the locker room, what's your guys' take on what's that last thing blocking you?
Yeah, I think under the past 3 games of Marco, definitely tactics and stuff have changed, and mentality and energy and the way we want to play. I think we get ourselves into great spots. Could be a little bit of the final pass or just the decision making, or sometimes keeper makes big save. I've seen in the second half the keeper for Charlotte's come up big for them. So I think we get into the right spots, to be honest. I think our strikers are doing well, their wingers are doing well to find balls into the box, and especially for me, I'm trying to join the attack a lot more and get balls into the box. I just think could be just a little bit of, just like I said before, just a little bit unlucky in certain situations. So we just got to keep working. We can't put our head down, and we know we have another home game next week. So we just got to stay focused and get to training next week and try and fix those mistakes.
what was the mood on the locker room? Because obviously you trust the process, you feel a bit unlucky. What was the mood in the locker room? And can you tell us what Marco tell you after the game? What was his message?
The mood in the locker room, obviously, it was our first game at home, so everybody was super excited. And just when you come from any defeat, you kind of feel down, and everybody was kind of quiet in the locker room, didn't really know what to say because we gave everything. And like we said on the board, we had written on the board all in, and Marco said to us, we were all in today. I think every player from the starters to the bench gave everything they can, and sometimes that's how football works. But Marco's very positive with us. He loves the way that we're playing. He wants to keep playing that way and bringing the game to them and playing with confidence, playing with bravery and confidence, and just going at players and taking players on, especially the attacking. And then defensively, we were quite sound today. Didn't really give them anything, to be honest. So besides one goal, and we just got to keep going. It's a process, like you said, and Marco's only been here for 3 weeks as the head coach. So we have full belief in him and full trust in him, and we're really enjoying the style that we're playing. So sooner or later, things are going to click for us.
What did you think of Sinchuk's first 45 minutes with the club? And from your point of view as well, what did Brioni bring to the game when he came?
Yeah, it was good actually to see both of them come onto the pitch. They've been training really hard, and Sinchuk especially is quite young, so he brings a lot of quality and confidence at that age to take players on 1v1, and that's what we want him to do. That's what we see in training. So he's got amazing qualities, amazing confidence at that age to go at players, and left foot, right foot, cut inside, and it's quite a bright spot to see. Especially for him, he's young. He's coming in for 45 minutes in his first game at home, and I think he did quite well, to be honest, and showed his qualities. And for Giacomo, obviously it's been a long process to get him back in and healthy, so we're super happy to have him back. And I think him and Prince, when they were both playing up top today, it's two big boys up top, which is something that we could use, especially with the amount of balls that we want to get into the box and crossing. I thought he was very bright. I thought as a target man, getting balls into him and playing off of him, crossing, he's always there as a target man. He wants the ball, he demands the ball. In training, he scores goals all the time. So it's his first minutes. We know it's gonna click for him, but super happy to have both of them on the field today.
Luca, question. Do you have a feeling that the team's record right now doesn't reflect the season?
Yeah, I do. I do, to be honest. I think, especially with the past 3 games, we deserve more. Especially in Chicago, I think we deserve to win 100%. Columbus was a tough game away, but we battled, and today we dominated. Like, I think as a team, we were very good today. The style of play that we're playing and the way players have been showing themselves in training and in games, we just needed to click. So we can't really think too much into it. Got to keep working. We have another game next week. That's all we can do. So we just got to put our heads up and sleep on it. Everyone's going to be upset, of course, over the weekend, but we got to go back in training next week and get ready to go because we have another big game against Orlando. So it's not going to be easy, but we know we have our fans behind us now, and everybody was just really happy to play at home.
Pas capable de finir devant. Est-ce que c'est frustrant ou est-ce qu'au contraire, c'est encourageant, de dire les chances sont là? Les deux. C'est frustrant parce que tu sais que tu mérites un meilleur sort, je pense, au niveau du résultat. En même temps, c'est encourageant parce que la manière dont tu joues, la manière dont tu contrôles le match, c'est ce qu'on voulait faire. Puis au final, tu perds ce match-là. Oui, par manque de finition. Les occasions sont là quand même, je crois. Puis tu prends un but sur peut-être leur seule action qui est causée par nous-mêmes, en fait. Donc, non, c'est dommage. Ça fait mal parce que ça fait 8 matchs qu'on n'a pas gagné. Puis on sait qu'on mérite mieux, on travaille bien. On fait un bon match. Encore une fois, je pense qu'on domine le match sur tous les aspects. Puis au final, on n'est pas récompensé. Donc, c'est frustrant.
Salut Sam.
Salut.
C'est le jour de la marmotte, mais c'est la première fois que c'est à domicile. Et cette autre fois, c'était sur la route. On dirait qu'on avait pas l'excuse, mais l'explication. On est sur la route, c'est dur sur la route, c'est une ligue de homer. Ça fait-tu plus mal aujourd'hui parce que t'es à la maison?
Oui, c'est sûr que ça fait plus mal, je pense, parce que tu es à la maison. Les 2 derniers matchs, je pense, furent très intéressants dans le contenu. On est allé chercher un point à Chicago. À Columbus, malheureusement, on n'est pas allé chercher de points, mais je pense qu'on méritait mieux. on savait qu'à la maison, tu te dois d'aller chercher les 3 points, surtout après un début de saison au niveau comptable plus difficile. On voulait ces 3 points-là, on voulait l'offrir à nous, en premier lieu, aux partisans, à vous. On voulait avoir du positif à jaser par rapport à nous, hein, que bon, première victoire à la maison, rentrée montréalaise. Malheureusement, je pense que c'est vraiment la seule chose qui manque, parce que je pense que dans le match, le contenu était très intéressant. Après, c'est pas parce que tu es à la maison que c'est un 3 points automatique. Hein. Faut que tu le travailles, faut que tu ailles les chercher. Je pense qu'on a tout donné, puis on a tout fait en sorte qu'on mette les chances de notre côté pour remporter ce match-là, à part sur une action. Puis au final, c'est ce qui fait la différence. Là, donc, dommage. Ouais.
Again, I feel like the theme today is Groundhog Day. At what point does it become not unacceptable, but at what point do things have to change? At what point does a good performance not become enough and it's just a bad day?
It's a good question. I don't think I have the answer, because I'd rather play the way we played and not get points, but knowing we're doing the right thing and we're putting the chances on our side, on our end, than playing like Charlotte did and just sit back and just hope, for the other team to make a mistake. I think the way we play is really interesting for us players, for the fans as well. It's exciting. We create a lot of half chances, putting pressure. We're super aggressive with the ball as well. I think we get some good movement offensively. And sometimes it goes in, sometimes it doesn't. Maybe we play the same game against a different opponent or on a different day and we bury 2, 3, 4 goals. I don't know, obviously, don't have the answer, but yeah, I'd rather play on a team like this that have a certain style and have the courage to try things and go after things than just wait for things to happen like Charlotte did today, I think. Salut.
Donadel commet une erreur, c'est un jeune qu'on a depuis 1 an et demi, 2 ans. On sent qu'il se met beaucoup de pression sur les épaules, il peut bien faire. Comment tu peux l'encadrer? Qu'est-ce que tu lui dites, dans le fond, après une erreur comme ça qui coûte le seul but du match, dans le fond?
Ouais, c'est sûr qu'il s'en veut. Il a essayé de s'excuser dans le vestiaire, mais on l'a arrêté immédiatement parce que, je veux dire, c'est une erreur de contrôle de ballon. Mais après, on avait quand même 90 voire plus minutes de marquer ce but-là pour revenir au score et potentiellement gagner ce match-là. C'est tombé sur lui aujourd'hui malheureusement, mais ça aurait pu être n'importe qui. Puis c'est pas, comment dire, c'est oui sur cette action-là on s'est fait marquer, mais c'est pas cette action-là qui définit le match par contre. Pardon. En effet, c'est un joueur qui se met beaucoup de pression, qui veut bien faire, très bien intentionné, vraiment une attitude irréprochable. Donc, c'est à nous de l'encadrer, de l'entourer, justement, de lui dire que, regarde, c'est pas la fin du monde. On apprend justement de ça. Je pense qu'il a fait un bon match, à part cette erreur-là qui malheureusement, oui, définit le match au niveau du résultat. Mais je pense qu'il a joué un gros match pour quelqu'un qui a pas nécessairement joué beaucoup dernièrement. Donc, regarde, je pense que c'est comment on réagit par rapport à ça, puis comment on avance. Puis surtout pour lui, un jeune comme ça, c'est hyper important. Salut.
Est-ce que tu penses que l'arrivée de Frioni peut aider à de redonner un peu d'espoir offensivement? Pas pour casser du sucre sur Prince, mais c'est quand même lui qui a des chances que c'est lui qui t'envoie présentement. L'arrivée de Frioni vous donne un peu d'espoir que ça peut marcher?
Oui, ça nous donne espoir parce que ça nous donne une option de plus. Je pense qu'à la fin, c'était super intéressant d'avoir autant Prince que Vrioni sur le terrain. Vrioni a su se créer des chances lui-même. Même presque aller chercher un penalty vers la fin du match. Donc, tu vois que c'est quelqu'un qui a faim, qui a envie de marquer des buts, qui est selfish, entre guillemets. Puis pour un attaquant, c'est bon, puis je le dis dans le bon sens. Puis oui, ça va amener une compétition en interne. Si jamais Vrioni commence à jouer puis enfiler les buts, c'est sûr que Prince va se dire, moi, je vais faire pareil. Puis ça va lui mettre aussi une petite pression de bien performer. Ça va faire en sorte que son niveau de jeu, puis autant le niveau de jeu des autres attaquants, puis tout le monde autour, va s'élever à l'entraînement. Puis ça va faire en sorte que le standard va être plus haut pour tout le monde. Donc, je pense que c'est tout simplement sain pour tout le monde, honnêtement, dans le groupe, là.
Oui, qu'est-ce que tu as pensé des 45 premières minutes de Simchuk? Ça semblait plutôt à l'aise,
Ouais, ça semblait très à l'aise. Honnêtement, je pense qu'il a très bien fait. Honnêtement, c'était un peu le plan de match quand il est rentré, puis c'était la même chose avec Dante en première mi-temps, d'isoler autant Dante première mi-temps que Sinchuk. Puis on a vu, je pense, sa qualité en 1 contre 1, autant pour déribler, filtrer des passes, malgré son jeune âge. Tu vois qu'il y a une belle lecture de jeu, qui est intelligent, qui fait la plupart du temps le bon choix. Puis après, qualité technique, évidemment, je pense qu'on l'a vu. Donc, encore une fois, pour répéter ce que je viens de dire, pour le groupe, c'est hyper intéressant parce que ça amène de la compétition interne. Je sais que ça a été très, très difficile pour le staff aujourd'hui de faire un 11 de départ et un 18-20 joueurs pour le match d'aujourd'hui. Donc, c'est encourageant de voir que tout le monde fait partie du groupe, tout le monde pousse, puis que, ouais, on est tous ensemble, puis que quand tu es appelé à performer, ben, tu es capable de faire ça. Là. Donc, non, super content. Puis je pense qu'il avait hâte aussi de faire ses débuts. Donc, ouais, content pour lui.